let's get to the book. You are not your own.
True.
And belonging to God in an inhuman world. You got some pretty good, you got Tim Keller riffing on your giving you some promotion there. And there's like, even I've seen some people doing some serious notes. I did a lot of notes here.
Holy cow.
Yeah. I totally read the book, dude.
That's beautiful mind level notes back there. I'm a little worried.
I read the book. There was so much in here because you're interacting with so many people, philosophers, and yet it still goes back to one really biblical idea that you're not your own and you're bought at a price. You were bought at a price. So what was the impetus? Why this book? Why did you write this book, and why did you write it now?
So a number of years ago, my pastor, so I'm Presbyterian, and so we read a creed, or a catechism, one of the catechisms every Sunday, and we were reading the first question and answer in the Heidelberg Catechism. What is your only comfort in life and in death? And the first part of which is that I'm not my own, but belong body and soul, both in life and death, to my faithful Savior, Jesus Christ. And so that was sort of echoing in my head, which is part of the point of these catechisms. And I was watching various arguments happen among evangelicals and people outside of the church about, some culture war issues and other political issues, social issues. And it just struck me that a lot of them sort of hinged on this question of to whom we belong. And it seemed to me that there was this stark divide between people who believe that we belong to ourselves, and then people who believe that who ought to believe that we belong to God. And as long as there was that divide, it was going to be difficult for people to talk across the aisle. And I wanted to write a book that wasn't going to directly address those issues, because while those issues are important, it seemed to me that until we talk about that base issue, to whom we belong, and make an argument for that, those other issues, which matter a whole lot, we're not going to make any ground. And it also seemed to me that within the church itself, there are a lot of people who maybe vocally will say, yes, I totally believe that I belong to God, but maybe don't actually functionally believe that. And so I thought to myself, I'm not sure that we'll be able to weather modernity or secularization or the growth of technology and these sorts of things if we can't really internalize the truth that we belong to God. And so that's what started this book process.